Alright, this is part two. I have four ones on my phone. So Ivan, that's what he'll try and push for. Yeah, he's gonna want a piece of the merch, a bit more. He might want maybe one. Ivan, like, what about $200 of the merch? I'm like, because he wants his billion deal. He's greedy, man. Yeah, if I can get $200 off the merch and Ivan can pay me maybe $600 of the box office, I now sign my billion, like 1,050,000,000 deal. He's greedy. He wants more because he wants 600 million in his bank. 440 is a lot of money. It's a shitload of money, but like I want a bit more. If I can get 600 million, like that's a lot because he wants more in his bank. He's greedy, man. He's a greedy pig. He's greedy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because he's blinded by his greed for the movie, obviously, because he wants to make the best movie possible. He's a perfectionist, obviously. At the same time, he wants to get paid. That's every director's dream, obviously, is to have an unlimited budget and make the best movie possible. Same time, get a fat paycheck. That's their dream on. That's what every director wants, right? Yeah. But he's greedy, obviously. He's a greedy pig. Well, someone offer it's a deal, Ivan. Yeah, and then he's all happy. I take him out to his dinner with his wife Fran and Barry Osborne and get him all Toro and we part up my condo. And now be in the documentary too. Yeah, you're gonna see me signing Peter too and everything. Whoever I choose, I don't know. You see me offer Peter his contract. You see the credits on the screen. Like holy shit, Peter signed a massive deal. Yeah, he signed a massive fucking contract, 800 million New Zealand deal. Yeah, 600 like 80 million Canadian. A set 814 New Zealand deal. Massive deal. Yeah. That's the biggest contract ever for anybody, right? For Peter's making way more than all the Hollywood actors will ever dream of making, all the executives, all the sport athletes. No sport athlete has ever signed an 800 million deal. The biggest one I think was maybe a 200 million deal or something like that. And like I think it was like David Beckham or something like that. He signed like a 200 something million deal. Peter's contract is blowing all these actors' contract out of the water. And if he asks, and when he asks us for more, that's how you know he's greedy. Like 800 million is not enough for him. He wants it's enough for him, but he wants a bit more. He wants a billion deal because he's greedy. Obviously, he wants like 600 million in his bank. He's a greedy pig. Yeah, I'm gonna be strict with him. Peter, no, this is enough. I'm saying, yeah, it's a deal, Ivan. This is a fucking massive contract. This is a lot of money in my bank, Ivan. I'm like, yeah, you're welcome, Peter. This is way more money than I made for the rings. Ivan, fuck you, line. Fuck Bob Shea and Michael Lynn. They fucking ripped me off. They owe me money. They gave me a shitty. He might diss Hollywood. They gave me a shitty fucking. I don't know. I go to the bar with him. He tells me stories about Lord of the Rings. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, how's your experience with Lord of the Rings? Yeah, it was a good experience. I'm like, you like working here better or like in Hollywood? Oh, Ivan, I like working for you much better, Ivan. Like you gave me an unlimited budget, Ivan. Your company pulls out of the water. I'm fucking happy, and I'm making way more money working for you. Yeah, he tells me how much he likes my company more than Hollywood. Yeah, it's actually funny. I'm saying. Like Peter, do you still remember the days of Lord of the Rings? Yeah, I remember quite a bit of it. It was a long time ago. It was like 30 plus years ago. Holy shit, it's been 30 years. Yeah, Ivan, this was like 30 years ago, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was a young guy. I was like your age. You'll tell me that it's crazy. Yeah, Ivan, how old are you now? Yeah, I'm like 30, 39. Yeah, Ivan, I was about your age at the time. And now I'm like 68 years old. It's crazy how time flies by. Yeah, he tells me stories. Because guarantee you, I'm going to go to the bar with him a few times during the weekend. I have a bar with him and get a Motorno, a beer with him, and we talk. And Peter tells me, I asked Peter about his Lord of the Rings experience. He tells me all the stories. I'm like, holy shit, I'm a hook listening to him. I'm saying, yeah. Will you film some stuff when they hang out the bar too? Yeah. Not everything, but look, I want you filming their personal leisures too. Whenever they hang out at the bar, go hang out at the bar, have a beer, take a walk or something like that. You can film some of that. Tell a document. That way you make an amazing documentary. Look at a sick documentary, yeah. Some Sarah. Yeah. So Peter has to help me co-write the script, if I choose him, obviously, from 9 to 12. Don't hate me, I'm saying from 9 to 12 every morning, obviously. and his wife Fran and Guillermo Toro will help us, and I'll have my 2 script developers help us a little bit too. Now we write an amazing script together. I'm sorry. Obviously. I'm saying. And then from 12 to 1, everyone eats lunch. And then from 1 to 5, we do concert arts every afternoon from Monday to Thursday. And Fridays in the afternoon after lunch, we do business calls. The Bergenzark Hotel party, I'm going to rent that hotel for 2 days. And I'm going to do a red carpet event there and a 2-day party. All you can drink alcohol party for the cast and crew. The cameras, the IMAX cameras, the equipment for the cameras. We'll rent a good 16 cameras. 13 to 16. I'll ask Peter, do you want more cameras? I want more cameras. Okay, fine. We're not renting any more than 16. I don't want to waste money. We can rent more. I'm like, no, Peter. No, Ivan, 16 cameras is enough. You have to watch for your budget. Yeah, Peter. IMAX cameras are fucking pricey. They're expensive. To rent one camera costs us like $1 million a year. Like $800,000 a year just to rent it for 1 year. 16 cameras is costing me millions, like $14 million, man. And since what? Yeah, Ivan, 16 cameras is enough. Yeah, 16 cameras is enough. We'll rent 16 film IMAX cameras. Not digital ones, Peter. You don't want digital ones? I'm like, no, I want film ones. That way I get I get the Lord of the Rings look, not the Hobbit look. Because the Lord of the Rings looks better than the Hobbit look. The Hobbit look looks a bit too cheesy and computery. The world looks more amazing, but it looked a bit too cheesy and computery. That's why no digital film. Obviously. Peter, can we put 4K technology into the cameras? Yeah, we can do that. There's technology for that. Okay, yeah, let's put 4K technology into the IMAX cameras. That way you get the true 4K Blu-ray experience. You're releasing on 4K Blu-ray with this technology, with the cameras and everything, and your visual effects? I'm like, yeah. He's like, holy shit. You're looking at an amazing experience at home, Ivan. Your company's top notch. You know what I'm saying? A nice box set. A nice box set with a map. Like a nice, new, shiny box set where the disc smells nice and brand new. I'm like, yeah, he's like, holy shit, that's beautiful, Ivan. Hey, Richard! I know, you're fucking funny. You're fucking greedy, man, yeah. He's my movie. You haven't told me, Ivan, seriously, man, even though your company's not, it's not released on theaters, man, 4K Blu-ray is top notch. You're looking at an amazing experience at home. If you put money into a theater, if people put money into a theater at home, you're looking at an amazing experience at home, Ivan. Surround sound, beautiful, camera focus, everything. Yeah, 4K technology. So Ivan, you have all this technology, and you're also adding in the 4K Blu-ray effect with that. I'm like, yeah. He's like, holy shit. Looking at an amazing experience at home, Ivan. Yeah, it looks like top notch, man. My company's top notch. Yeah, man. Ivan's smart. Even though his company's is not at least on theaters, it's direct to 4K Blu-ray. 4K Blu-ray is top notch. Yeah, it's top notch 4K Blu-ray, man. It's top notch, yeah. Peter has to help me with the costumes, armor, and weapons and machines for the mask. We're gonna rent the best mask machines, and we're gonna print the best 3D print masks. Something like that. That will be an animal set, but even better than that. And you know that being that clip I showed you of Airtight, you know how that actor looks like he wears a mask, but he also looks very amazing? Yeah. The actor wears this demonic mask, and you apply the visual effects awards, and the characters look amazing. Demons. Literal devils, yeah, this is amazing. People are telling me, Ivan, why don't we do motion capture for Airtight? I'm like, no. I don't want motion capture full CGI, Peter, man. I want the actor wearing the mask. That way he looks more natural, but he also looks very amazing. You balance it. Otherwise, it look a bit cheesy like your Azog. Azog looked a bit cheesy. Thanos looked amazing, but he looked a bit cheesy because he's full CGI character. No, I want the actors wearing the mask. Ivan, what about the crows and the eagles? No, Peter, the crows and the eagles, they can be full CGI. That's fine. The jaguars and mosquitoes, full CGI. The wild ravens, full CGI. The stags, you can have them full CGI, or you can actually have real stags and apply the visual effects towards it. But when the actors ride horses, that's not full CGI. They're actually riding real horses, except for the race. The race, they don't ride real horses. It's dangerous, obviously. So, Sarah? Because I can easily just do a thing where I just have full green screen for the world, but then your world will look amazing, but look a bit computery. I don't like that look. I want you to build actual real forests, artificial forests, a big mountain like I showed you, and you apply visuals words like your world looks amazing, like that Chromecast picture I showed you. Yeah, Ivan, you want your world to look like this? I'm like, yeah. Peter's like, holy shit, that's beautiful. You know, Ivan, yeah, let's have it look like that. You have this mist that veils the south. I'm like, yeah, Peter. And the north, and then you're in Airtest Kingdom. He's a king of the south. They're all demon wolves living Iraq. Looking at the Crow's spy. I'm like, yeah, I'm looking at a masterpiece. Yeah. Peter's all excited for the movie. In the book, I don't mention the veiling of no, like the veiling is there, but there's no mist. I don't mention anything about the mist in the book, but in the movie, I'm going to add the mist to make it more interesting. So, Sarah, that veils the south. You don't know what's past that region. Once you pass it, you're in a different atmosphere, a different territory. Airtest Kingdom. Look at a masterpiece, yeah. Peter has to help me with the arguably the most important one, visual effects. Obviously, you can have George help us out with the calls for that, because George knows all about all the departments. Peter knows all the departments too, though. He knows all the departments. Yeah, I know all the departments for visual effects. We need to get this. We need to get that. Yeah. And we rent or buy rented. We will rent all the best visual effects equipment for the team to work with. But if you want to get the best high end stuff ever, it's going to cost me tens of millions, maybe $20 million to rent all that. $25 million. And you also have the 203 visual effects going towards the actual visual effects for the movies. Is that right? You have to separate the two. Yeah. Then Peter has to help with the kitchen equipment. We're going to rent kitchen equipment where the chefs are going to cook the food. And we're going to what? Buy all the food from the farms. Peter's like, Ivan, like you're serving this kind of food. I'm like, yeah. He's like, holy shit, your company's top notch. Like, with a vending machine, all these nice drinks and everything, milkshake. I'm like, yeah. He's like, holy shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I can't wait for your movie, Ivan. Yeah. And we call the farms in Switzerland. We would buy all the food. Peter has to make those calls. Yeah. Me, my significant other, and Peter are going to handle those calls. Because Peter's the executive producer, so he's helping me with it. Executive producers handle like the main things, as well as signing contracts for the actors, signing the actors. Yeah, that's why Peter has to help me with all that. Sarah, and he'll know all about all that stuff. The food he doesn't know much about because he doesn't focus on food, but it's not hard to make calls for food. You just what? The chefs tell us what to buy, and we call farms in Switzerland. We buy everything we need to buy. The vegetables, the meats, the drinks, the coffee, the tea. We have to order all that. We have to rent vending machines. Ivan, what about trailers, portable bathrooms, and showers? No, the team will handle that. Have the team handle that to take the stress off you and your significant other and Peter. But we handle all the main stuff. The sets is a part of the main stuff, but I'll have my two script developers handle the sets. They can handle that to take the stress off us. We just handle those main things. And we have to keep track of the budget, how much money got burned, all that stuff, Sarah. The accountant has to give me updates every 2 weeks how much money is getting burnt. He tells me, my significant other, and Peter how much money got burnt. Hey, how much money got burnt so far? Ivan, so far this much money got burnt. So that way we know we're what. But because my budget's so big, I don't have to worry about running out of money. Unless you're stupid and you have all these guys staying in suites, which I'm not going to do. Only Peter and I'm staying in suites the first year and the actors third year. All the other guys stay in standard $250, $300 hotels. That way you have balance with your budget. You're not stupid with your money, sir. Yeah. Ivan, you're serving all you can eat hamburger sliders and thin crust pizza and ribs and wings and poutine and a bunch of teriyaki, different kind of meats and rices and a huge salad bar with your lobster, potato salad, macaroni salad, coleslaw, your veggies and your corn and your peas, your cucumbers, your chicken for your Cobb salad, your fish, your what? Your sushi. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah. He's like, holy shit, man! You're looking at an amazing buffet. Yeah, he's all excited. I can't wait for this movie. I know. I'm excited too. Sarah. And he has to help me sign the 4 groups of crewmen. First year, we're going to sign those guys. Extras, mass designers, costume designers, and Weather Workshop. Richard Taylor's team. Richard, I can pay him $300K. He makes like $350K in New Zealand money. That's a good paycheck for him. Please, that's a good paycheck. If he's trying that money, yeah, that's a good paycheck for him. Yeah, I buy his greed ups. No, Ivan, seriously, for Lord of the Rings, he only made like 75, 100K. Ivan, $350K is a lot of money for him for the moon project. He's fine with that money, Ivan. That's a good paycheck for him. You're very generous. Yeah, it's a good paycheck for Richard Taylor. Because he's greedy, he might want 400, 500. I'm like, no, $350K, Richard is enough. I'm not paying more money. I have to watch out for my budget, man. I have a lot of crewmen to pay, man, and actors too. Yeah. And his other supervisors, you can pay them $270,000. So, Sarah? Yeah. You have to split their contract, though. So, Richard Taylor, you can pay him, for the second year, you can pay him, like, second year, he doesn't do as much work. Second year, you can pay him maybe 70, and third year, you pay him the most. He gets like 100, like 50K. And fourth year, he gets us like I don't know, $30,000. You can do a deal like that for him. Because fourth year, he's not working as much, right? But Weather Workshop will still be creating armor weapons fourth year. But it's probably not as much work as the first 2 years. Or you can pay him 100K second year, 100K third year, 100K fourth year. You can divide his salary equally if you want. That's a good paycheck for him. 100K is a good paycheck for Richard Taylor. That's a lot of money for him. Yeah, he's making like one like 15,000 every year. That's a lot of money for Richard Taylor. It's a good paycheck. What about royalties? I'm like, Richard, you're not worth my royalties, man. You're a fucking crewman. You're not getting a piece of the royalties. He might try and push for a piece of the royalties too. I'm like, no, Richard, you're not getting a piece of the royalties. You know what I'm saying? Only the actors and my directors get a piece of the royalties, not you. I'm saying, don't hate me, yeah. I'm saying? Yeah. And second year is when we fly into Hollywood actors. Second year is when we fly into Hollywood actors. And they what? And they sign the master contracts. So John Boyega, Avon Joje, Jimo Hansu, those 3 actors I'm signing first. And then after that we sign the other actors. Carl Urban, Idris Elba, Angelina Bassett, Ariana Grande, Yamanet, Andy Serkis, Don Cheadle, the actor for Aratat, John Rice Davis. We sign all those actors for the movie. Like, Peter, don't be fucking cheap, man. Pay Avon Joje his $500. Don't pay him $500K, okay? Because if I tell Peter you can pay him what you want, he'll pay him like $500K, $600K, because he's greedy, obviously. And he thinks that's what he's worth for the movie. That is what he's worth for the movie. That's why Peter will pay him that. He thinks it's a good paycheck because his Lord of the Rings actors made nothing. Ivan, this is double what the actors made Lord of the Rings. I know, Peter, but you're blind by your greed, man. Don't pay him. This is a shitty paycheck. Some Sarah. Ivan, it's a good paycheck, man. I'm like, Peter, no, it's not that good. You fucking cheap, greedy pig. Ivan, seriously, man, this is double my Lord of the actors made Lord of the Rings. It's a good paycheck. You know what I'm saying? He rent out his apartment, he can get a nice like $50,000 Benz. I'm like, Peter, he's a Hollywood celebrity. He doesn't want to get a $50,000 Benz. No, he wants to get like his $90,000, $100,000 Porsche, McLaren. He doesn't want a Corvette. He doesn't want to get a $50,000 Benz. He's a fucking Hollywood celebrity. Ivan, he's ripping you off. He's not worth that. You know what I'm saying? He's not worth that contract, Ivan. $11 million is local. This is how much Liam Neeson makes in Hollywood Ivan. He's not Liam Neeson. You know what I'm saying? Okay, fine, Ivan. Pay him this rich contract, but don't give him royalties, man. They're not worth the royalties, Ivan. Like, you're the main show. It's about you and your significant other, not them. You already tell you that, I said. Ivan, like, this is your money, man. Why are you giving them a piece of your royalties? We're not worth this, Ivan. Like, this is enough. Okay, Peter, you're right. This is enough. You're right. A shitty contract, I disagree with you, but this contract is enough. Yeah, Ivan, like $4 million for Von George is enough. You don't have to give him royalties. That's millions in his bank. What's wrong with you? You don't have to give him royalties. He's not worth that, Ivan. Like you're ultimately the main show, not them. Like Peter, the Hollywood actors, they're gonna be Buzz. I know they're gonna be Buzz Ivan, the Hollywood actors, but compared to you, they're small, Ivan. You're ultimately the main show. You understand other, not them. So I'm like, Peter, it's easier for you to say this when you sign your massive deal, man. Ivan, like, they're puny compared to me. I know. That's why you're making me more than them. But you're being greedy and cheap, Peter. Do you want these actors to destroy the role or not? Do you want these actors to destroy the role or not? You have to tell Peter that the way he knows. Sarah? Yeah. You have to tell Peter that the way he knows. Sarah? Because Peter's blind by his greed, obviously. So, if you pay Von Jose $500K, will he be pissed off? Yeah, man. I'm like, Peter, man, I'm telling you right now, man, if you pay Von Jose $500, $600K, alright, that's good enough. I'm like, Peter, it's not that great. You pay him that, he'll be pissed off at you, man. I mean, who cares if he's pissed off? It's his problem, man. He gets paid for what he's worth. No, seriously, Peter, man. If you pay him $600K, he's not gonna brag how much rare my company is in Hollywood. He'll brag, man. He doesn't make this in Hollywood. He probably makes like $300K for his movies. You know what I'm saying? Give him $200K for the game, $200K for the merch. It's like $1 million deal. It's a good paycheck, Ivan. Yeah, that's pretty good. Ivan, that's a lot of money. Like, why don't you see $1 million a lot of money, Ivan? That's what he's worth. You know what I'm saying? That's a good paycheck. Oh yeah, it's pretty. And he'll get Rosenhall. He'll be fine, Ivan. I'm like, yeah, you're right. He'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, fine, man. If you pay him this, he won't work as hard for you. Ivan, don't worry about it. I'm going to work hard for me. I've worked in this industry for 40 plus years. I'll work hard for me. My lawyers ask me nothing to work hard for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, he'll be mad at you, Peter, and he won't like you, man. Ivan, who cares? It's his problem. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, no, Peter. Pay him a 3.5. You don't have to pay him 4. Pay him 3.5 and give him $5.5 million in royalties for the box office, and $1.5 million for the game, and $250K for the merch. That way he gets paid, and he's happy. He's not pissed off, sir. Because Peter's buying by his greed, obviously. Jimonsu doesn't have to worry about me because I'm not cheap like Peter. I'll make sure Jimonsu gets paid. But John Maega might have to worry about VJ because because VJ's cheap too. She's cheap like Peter too. She may not be as cheap as Peter. I said her name obviously, but she's cheap too because she's a Hollywood chick. And VJ's cheap because she wants the more of the royalties going to her too because she's greedy too. VJ, she's greedy. VJ's a greedy animal too. She's a Hollywood chick. As when I meet her, she's gonna be like, Ivan, you're gonna share that with me. Yeah, she's gonna give me that evil look. Like, man, this chick is fucking evil, man. After what I did for you, this is how you fucking react? I'm sorry, Ivan, I want a piece of that money. Yeah, Ivan, you're gonna share that with me. I'm like, yeah, don't worry about it. Relax, man. I'm gonna share it with you. Fucking evil, huh? Yeah. Why she want to share it with you? Because she wants to get all those stuff. She wants to get her clothes. She wants to get her cars. She wants to own that jet with me. She wants to own that yacht with me. She wants to build that 500 car with me. She wants to what? Stay in all these suites. She wants to get her lipstick, her makeup, all that stuff. She wants to get all that stuff, obviously. Because she's greedy too. Yeah, she wants a piece of the money, obviously. The piece of the $9 million, right? Yeah. Greedy VJ, obviously, yeah. So Ivan, yeah, I know if I don't tell my significant other and Peter that I want them to pay him this, they're not going to offer him that contract. They're going to offer him less money because they're not generous like me. Because they all grew up. Peter is cheap, obviously, And my significant other grew up the rich life, and she's a Hollywood chick. Hence why she's not as generous as me, obviously. Whereas I grew up poor, hence why I'm very generous. I know the feeling of not having any money. It's not fun, man. The feeling of not having any money, you can't buy anything, it sucks. It's not a good feeling. That's why I make sure these actors get paid. And one reason why I'm very generous too, because I know I'm gonna make so much money off the movie. My 7.5, my 8 billion bucks. It doesn't hurt to give the actors a piece of the royalties for saying that way they work hard for you and everyone shares in the success together. They're now, if you give them royalties for the movie, they're invested in your movie because you're giving them a piece of the money of the box office and the merch. They're invested in your movie and they work even double harder, triple harder for you. Samsara? Yeah. But I'm only doing this for Xanus. For all my other movies, only the A-listers get royalties. The B-list actors and writers don't get shit. Samsara, you can convince me all you want, agents. They're not getting a piece of the royalties, these B-list actors and writing stars. And that's why I want your agent's number and your agency. That way I know if you're a B-list actor or not. And you don't rip me off. As if you think I'm going to pay a B-list actor $10 million, I'm not going to do like that, Samsara. They're not worth $10 million. They're worth their $2 million, 2.5, 3. The big one's 3.5. Yeah, that's what they're worth, man. That's good enough. They don't even make that in Hollywood. Yeah. It's a good paycheck, obviously. $2 million is a lot of money for a B-list actor. In Hollywood, they make like $900K for their television shows. $700K, $1 million. Yeah. Samsara? Nice. Sign all the stars. So Jimon too, I'll pay him 10.4. And I'll give him like 6.7 million in royalties for the movie. And 500K for the merch. And like 1.8 million for the game. And my significant other, VJ, pay John Boyega his 8.5 to 8.9. Don't pay him like 3 million bucks. I'll be pissed off, Samsara. As he lives in London and you have pounds, pay him. He's a star of my movie. He's a supporting lead. Pay him his 8.5. You don't have to pay him 8.9. Pay him 8.5 to save money, which she most likely will. She'll pay him the least. Peter will pay Yvonne Joji the least, obviously, because he wants to save more money for the movies. But everybody's agreed, obviously. Hey, fine, I'll pay him 3.5. Yeah, Peter, pay him 3.5. That's fine. You don't have to pay him 4 million. And Vijay will pay him probably 8.5. And you give him $5.5 million of the royalties for the box office, and like $250K for the merch, and like $1.5 million for the game. He signed a 16-something million deal, which is like an 11 million deal in pounds. And John Boyega is making the same amount of money as like Yvonne Joji, pretty much. He's gonna make his $6 million after taxes, around there, right? It's a fat paycheck, man. That's how much A-list is making in Hollywood. Ivan, you're fucking crazy, man. I would never pay this. People tell me that, Ivan. Ivan, this is the biggest contract ever for entire cast, man. I'm fucking shocked. This blows hot out of the water, Ivan. Yeah, I know. And because they signed this massive contract, they're all happy. They're going to work their ass off for you. Yeah, Ivan, you're right. You're right, Ivan. They're going to work their asses off for me, Ivan. Yeah, they're going to work their asses off for you, Peter. Because they all got paid, yeah. Carl Urban, pay him 4.2 million, obviously, and you give him $5.5 million in royalties. Pay Carl like 4.1 to 4.5 million. But to save money, I recommend you pay him 4.1 or something like that. Peter might sign Carl Urban. Okay, Peter, pay Carl Urban like $4.1 million. Really, Ivan? Yeah, pay him around that range. Ivan, like, what about 900K? I'm like, Peter, stop being cheap, man. No, don't pay him that. Pay him $4.1 million, you greedy pig. That's good enough, Ivan. I'm like, Peter, no, don't pay him that, man. You're fucking greedy, man. It's greedy pig, I'm saying, yeah. And give him 5.5 in royalties for the movie, and $1.5 million for the game. Because Carl Urban lives in New Zealand, he's signed a massive fucking deal, man. He's gonna walk away with like 7 million, 8 million in his bank. He struck it so rich. I don't know. He's worth like $5 million bucks. After he does my movie, he's worth almost $20 million now. He's worth like 17 million bucks because he made so much money off my movie. He's rich. He struck it rich, yeah. And that's why I work hard. He'll destroy the role of not Amer. He'll destroy the role of Cornelius, man. You even tell me, Ivan, don't worry about it. I'm gonna work much harder for you than just for fucking you. I'm fucking you, Ivan. I got shitty money. I only made like 100K for Lord of the Rings, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? And he was a minor role. No, he's a pretty major role. He had quite a bit of scenes in Two Towers and Return of the King, but like he probably made like 120 grand for like Lord of the Rings, and he made his millions off my movie. He'll work hard, obviously. Some Sarah. Yeah. Are the actors allowed to bring props home? Yeah. You guys are more than happy to bring some of the stuff that you have memory of home if you want, like your helmet, your sword. You can bring that home with you if you want. All your costumes for the movie that you fought in with me against the Demon Wolves, you can bring that home if you want. It's fine. I'm not that crazy, obviously. I'm sorry. Which they will. They're gonna want to bring a lot of it. Ivan, can I bring my helmet and sword home? Yeah, you can bring it home. It's yours. You can bring it home. That way you have memory. Because the Xanus is a special story. They're part of that Xanus family. They want to have memory. That's why they're gonna bring all that stuff with them home. They got their helmet, their armor. You can bring your armor, your helmet. It'll all fit in the jet because I'm flying you guys privately, right? You don't have to fly commercial. You don't have to worry about them not allowing to bring someone on the plane. I'm flying you guys all privately home, so you can't bring everything with you, but you can bring a few things with you, like your helmet, your sword. You know what I'm saying? You can bring one of your costumes with you. Yeah. I'm sorry. So you tell Peter how much you want to pay them. I'll tell him the range. So Avon Jose pay him 3.5 to 4. Anything within that range is it's up to you how much you want to pay him. And then my significant other pay John Maega 8.5 to 8.9. Don't pay me less than that. I'm sorry. I can pay him whatever I want. I'm like, no. Even though you're the boss of the company, I am the husband. I am the boss. I am the boss, man. I'm sorry. You're the boss too, but you have to listen to me, man. Pay him 8.5 to 8.9. Don't pay me less than that. What if she pays him less? I'll have to intervene. I'm like, no, I'm at timeout. I'm saying, let me speak to my significant other for a second. I'm like, what are you doing? I told you to pay him 8.5 to 8.9. No, 8.9 dollars. Why are you offering him less money? I can pay him whatever I want. I know, but follow the payment structure of the company. Samsara? Yeah. Come back over here.